Hey there, it's Walter here from FX Jake, and I just wanted to go over a question on the Naked Forex Now forum. Basically, there was a question about this Euro CAD. Now, there's some competing ideas. Basically, Pips in the Hood was looking at taking a buy trade off of the highs, and then Garfield 75 was looking at shorting it, as was I. So let me show you, let me just pull up the chart and show you my thinking behind this, because it doesn't mean that I'm right. This is just how I see it. So let me pull this up. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. All right. So first of all, there's a couple of really important things here. The first is that the market has repeatedly found resistance right about here. You can see there was a touch there, and there was one right there. And that's why this blue sort of box thing is drawn there. Okay. The other thing is that the market found support here, and then remember once it finally broke through here, it touched it as resistance on the way back down, and that happens all the time, by the way. So now we've come up, and it appears to me, that whoops, let me move this. We found a little bit of resistance again, because why? Because it came up, touched it with a bullish candle and then a bearish candle. Now this is not an engulfing candle, it's not a big shadow, it's not anything other than just a bearish candle off of resistance. Now if I color this another color, and if I go way back in time to, first of all, it's 25 even, we'll call it 1.2500, and I'll color it like another color, like, I don't know, green or something, so it's different on the chart. If I go back, where does 25 show up? It shows up right here, where in June 2010 it bounced. So, and that was a big bounce too, by the way. Look at what happened. This, like the euro US dollar, was falling, and it just bounced off 25 right here. So I guess my point is it's a pretty good spot to look for a reversal. Now, my thinking was, if the market pushed through yesterday's low, and this was yesterday's low at the time of the post, basically the Asian low here, then I wanted to sell it at 23.80. I actually moved it below that to 23.75. So it did trigger and everything, and now it's in a bit of a drawdown. So the question becomes, did the market break through this level here, which is where the blue is? Did it break through there and then come up and retouch it, right? Or has the market found support on this level and it's going to bounce back up and at least make a double top? Now, I believe it broke through and it's retouching, and here's why. Let me show you why. So here's our daily, this is a 4-hour chart now. It's the same setup we were looking at before. Daily, 4-hour. Except for the market's broken through, it's pushed through 23.75, which, by the way, is right around this area, right here, in fact. So it's pushed through my sell order, and it's come back up and retraced. Now, what has it done here? It's hit 24.20. Doesn't that look familiar? Yes, it does, because remember on the daily chart, that's the same thing that happened here. Broke through, came back up and retouched it. So long as the daily candle doesn't close above 24.20, my hypothesis is supported. That's why I am hoping to watch this pair fall all the way down to 22.80 and 21.70. The reason why is because I believe that this bearish candle here was a hint that the market was going to break through this 24.20 level. Now, did that mean that I would, just immediately sell? No, because I wanted to see the market make a new low. In fact, it did make a new low. Yesterday's low was 23.75, so it just clicked me in. And then today, of course, it fell even more, but then, Asian session will often go in the wrong direction. So I'm looking for this market to definitely close below 24.20 and hopefully, even lower. But the point is, if it's going to break through and retouch, then it should do something like what it's doing right now. Now, if it ends up closing up in this area on the daily candle, then I'll have to reassess and figure out what's going on here. Is it going to double top and then fall, or was I just wrong? Now, it certainly is open for discussion And it's not like it was a no-brainer trade. It was a sort of a tricky trade. So I'm glad that the questions came up, but I just wanted to show sort of my thinking behind it. I wish you very happy trading, and we'll see you soon.